Hello there, this is Welsh ASMR 82. Hey, how you doing? So, lots and lots and lots of you have asked me for more videos on football shirts, specifically my football shirts. Which ones do I own? And I've been planning this video for a little while. And I kind of thought to myself, it's actually going to be like a really long video, and so I've been putting it off because I haven't had enough time to do like a 45-minute video. And then I asked about how would you feel if I did slightly shorter videos, and lots of you responded positively to that. So what I'm going to do is, I've got a little plan, see if it works. Depends on whether this video is like successful or not. I'll show you like one of my shirts a week. How's that sound? And it'll be a surprise each time. And so I've got my newest one for you, the one I've been wanting to show off for some time, and I'll talk about why I want to show it off as we go through the video. So thanks for clicking on the video. I hope you find this ASMR video, however short, relaxing and also interesting to get to know me a little bit better and the football shirts that I've got. Okay, so this is video number 1 in the series, and I'm going to show you the shirt. So prepare yourself. It's white. I've got a couple of, I've got one or two white ones actually. It's by, was that Nike? Have you guessed it yet? There's a bit of a story behind it as well, so when you see it, hang around because I want to explain. Okay, so this is my brand new, well, brand new to me, Spurs shirt. Now, I hadn't got a Spurs shirt previously, although I do try and watch them like well, I think this year I probably watch them like every week, at least once, if not twice a week. And the eagle-eyed, you'll sort of recognise this. Isn't this your shirt? So this is the one that's sponsored by AIA. And it's a really nice shirt actually. I opened it up as my Christmas present from my other half, and I was like, oh, awesome. I've really been enjoying watching Spurs, however chaotic it's been. I've been really enjoying them this year. One of the reasons I watch them is because they've for a long time been a club that's had lots of Welsh players. So they, of course, have Ben Davies, who is an ex-Swansea player. For a little while they had Joe Rodon, who's not only a ex-Swansea player, but a Swansea boy as well. And most recently, Brennan Johnson, who I was really gutted on the weekend. There was a match, and I was assuming it was going to be on television, and I went to watch it, and it wasn't on. And I realised it was not the televised match on Sunday. And of course, Brennan Johnson scores 2, gets a penalty, could have taken it for a hat-trick, but gave it to Dell. They beat Southampton 3-1. He had the fewest touches of any outfield player, but had the highest rating of the week on the app that I use, FootMob. So he made the team of the week, 9.2. And that's what we need to do for Wales, because Brennan Johnson needs to cut inside from the right and come late into the box and get onto those pullbacks from the line that those marauding fullbacks are providing. Whereas he looks a bit of a lost boy up front for Wales. I know we don't really have a striker, so it's a tricky one. And obviously on the right we usually have Harry Wilson. So it is a little bit tricky, but this top is special for another reason. And the reason I've never worn it, and never will, and the reason that I've got a display case for it, and I'm going to be putting it up on my actual wall over there, is for the following reason. Because of a different Welsh player. So, as you probably could guess, Gareth Bale, my namesake. I'm of course a Gareth from Wales. I'm a Gareth from Swansea, and he's a Gareth from Cardiff. And Gareth Bale is my favourite player of all time. To be honest, I think he might have been my favourite player of all time, even if he weren't Welsh, because I do love a fast, tricky winger who can score a screamer from outside the box. I'm a big fan of, Arjen Robben, for example, one of my favourite players of all time, amongst others. Laurent Robert, who had a stint at Newcastle, who was an awesome player in that vein. My current fave player of that ilk at the second is a guy called Riccardo Orsolini, who plays for Bologna. I want Roma to buy him. So this is Bale's number 11 shirt. So from his original stint at the club, not his return under Mourinho, when Mourinho seemed to have beef with him and didn't really want to play him, and then he ended up with absolutely loads of goals anyway. And the reason it's in a display case, not just because it says Bale on the back, but yes, it's signed, and I have a certificate. It's a formal certificate with a picture on it to show that it was him who signed it. So this is Senor Bale's actual signature. And this is a very, very awesome top. So I was a very happy boy on Christmas Day when I opened this up. So it's a Bale number 11 signed Spurs top. I think I'm going to have to get another Spurs top, maybe with Johnson on the back. What number is Johnson? Is he 32? So that I can wear it when I'm watching Spurs next season. Because I won't be wearing this. This is going up on my wall. And rightly so, it's a prized possession. So this is my first shirt. And judging by actually how long it's taken, it's been like 9 minutes already. I think it's be about 2 hours if I try to show you them all in one video, so I'm glad I decided to do it this way anyway. Okay, if you have a Spurs shirt, then drop me a comment, and if you got one signed by Gareth Bale as well, let me know. And if you got one signed by someone else who is your favourite player for whichever club, then let me know in the comment section which club and which player have you got it signed by. And if there's one by Arjen Robben, definitely let me know, because I'm a huge fan. I got so excited when he came back from retirement, but it didn't work out playing for Groningen, so he still got injured. But yeah, the injuries take away this type of player a bit too young, actually, don't they? Robben, Bale, they entertain Okay, thanks so much for watching, everyone. Do leave a little like for me, a comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And part 2 will be coming up hopefully next week, and I'll show you a shirt per week. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.